Can you walk us through what the SMC test is? Because on your website, we'll put a link to it for the audience as well. You have there's some great graphics, and they're simple. And so even for me, I went on there and I went, oh, this actually makes a lot of sense. I get it. But can you walk us through it, and we can actually bring up some of the images and that to kind of walk the audience through while you're going through the technology?
It actually starts usually with something like this. That's a piece of drill core. You can see that's a 50 millimeter diameter drill core. And mining companies get out of the ground kilometers of this stuff all through their mine, and they use this drill core for a whole range of reasons to understand the nature of the material in the ground. Obviously, one of the most important thing is how much valuable material in there, how much copper, how much gold, how much lead, how much zinc is. The SMC test job is to work out how hard that piece of drill core is. As the harder the rock, the more energy, the more electrical power you'll need to comminute it when the mine basically comes into production. So the SMC test needs a rock sample. So basically the mine provides this. The laboratory, the metallurgical laboratory that does the SMC test, takes this piece of drill core and breaks it down into pieces. And the SMC test ideally requires a piece of rock or pieces of rock about that size, or about 1 inch. It's about 25 millimeters. The test involves breaking about 100 pieces like this. And the machine that we use, which is called a drop weight tester, it's a device that was developed by the JKMRC, which was the institute that I worked for. I headed the team that actually developed the machine, and JK Tech commercialized it. It was a JK Tech drop weight tester. It hits those rocks in a range of energies, and the pieces that are remaining are measured. The more energy you put into the rock, the finer the pieces are. And that information is then sent to us at SMC Testing, and that map, if you like, of the energy response of that rock is converted to a number of engineering parameters which describe the hardness of that rock. And that information is put into some associated equations, which we also developed and which are published, which convert that into what we call specific energy, kilowatt hours per ton. It's the amount of electrical energy that's required to process that rock per ton. And that information is the vital piece of information that one needs to then work out how big your crusher or your high pressure grinding roll or your AG or SAG mill needs to be to deliver the tons an hour that the mine require. And that, in a nutshell, if you like, is what the SMC test is.